when I need to make stage armor or other leather accessories like sword belts or baggage, I use different connector hardware depending on what properties are needed.
A piece which requires durability might need a different connector than one which requires hardware that can be removed, repositioned, and reinstalled.
In this video, I'll demonstrate 3 options for attaching straps to armor and bags, or connecting rigid pieces together in masks, macropuppets, and other costume and prop items. I assume you know how to punch or drill holes in the materials you're connecting.
The connectors I use most often are Jiffy rivets, also called force-fit rivets. These have 2 parts, the cap and the shaft, and you install them with a hammer. Make sure the length of the rivet shaft is the same as the thickness of the material you're connecting. If the shaft is too long or too short, the rivet won't be effective. I'll demonstrate how easy it is to set these rivets with just a hammer and anvil. And I'm done. My 2 pieces of leather are connected together.
When set correctly, they're durable and quite difficult to remove, so measure twice, rivet once.
In costume production, I have access to many types of anvils beyond the traditional shape. A cobbler's anvil and a boot anvil are 2 examples.
But when you're connecting 2 pieces of material and the shape makes it challenging or impossible to use an anvil,
I often choose pop rivets for hardware in that case. A pop rivet has 2 parts, the body, a cap and shaft, and the mandrel, a rod which runs down the length of the shaft. Sometimes they also have a washer that goes on the back side of the material. These kinds of rivets require a setter, which in my work is a manual tool, but in mass production is often pneumatic. A pop rivet should be a bit longer than the thickness of the material you're riveting together. Now I'll demonstrate how to install a pop rivet with a manual setter. Insert the mandrel into the setter's hole. When you apply pressure to the grip of the tool, it catches the mandrel and secures the rivet. Insert the rivet in the hole, add a washer on the back side, and begin to squeeze the grip. Several squeezes may be required, but you will eventually hear a pop as the mandrel breaks off, and the rivet is installed. 2 special types of pop rivets are grooved rivets and peel rivets. Grooved rivets are used to connect something soft to something hard, like wood to metal. Peel rivets are used for blind setting, when you can only access one side of the material you're riveting. They need no washer on the back. If I know I might have to remove or reposition the pieces I'm connecting, I use a type of hardware called Chicago screws, also known as barrel bolts. The 2 parts of this threaded fastener are the screw and the barrel. It's like a rivet you can take apart with a screwdriver. The shaft of this Chicago screw is too long to secure this thickness of material together. This shorter shaft, though, is the correct size to use. Again, I'll demonstrate how to install this type of fastener.
those are the 3 types of connector hardware that I use most frequently in creating stage armor and other costumes for performance. For more equipment demonstrations, material and media spotlights, and other costume production content, subscribe to this channel, La Bricoleuse.